Well, when it comes to local politics, three people have already put their hat in the ring to take on Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey for that mayoral job next November. It's not surprising for Frey to be challenged by other Democrats. It happened last time around. And like then, this next election will be another test of if the city wants to stay the course or switch to another Democrat to take over. I stress Democrats because for decades in Minneapolis, the mayor's race has been between Democrats alone. But as Gordon explains, these candidates represent the differences of opinion inside the Democratic Party.
Good morning.
Wednesday morning, Minneapolis City Council member Emily Koski officially joined the race to be the city's next mayor.
It's time for a mayor who isn't afraid to make tough decisions and take a closer look at what's working and what isn't.
Besides Koski, local minister Duane Davis and Minnesota State Senator Omar Fateh have also announced plans to run.
I'm running for mayor to work with you to make Minneapolis the prosperous and welcoming city.
All three candidates will likely face incumbent Mayor Jacob Frey, who, according to a spokesperson, hasn't officially launched his campaign, but is preparing to do so.
We're going to see a display of significant differences among Democratic candidates.
Larry Jacobs, a political science professor at the U of M, says the mayor race will feature a wide spectrum of Democratic viewpoints.
I think Jacob Frey will face a candidate or two who are moderate with business roots. I think Emily Koski is, that kind of candidate.
Jacob says it's unlikely Frey will face a strong Republican candidate because looking into the history books, Minneapolis hasn't had a Republican mayor since 1973, when the city council president, Richard Urdahl, was mayor for one day, taking over as a formality after the previous mayor resigned. To find the last elected Republican mayor, you have to go back to Paul Kenneth Peterson, who was elected in 1957.
70 years ago, the Twin Cities was a moderate, even Republican-leaning area. What we've seen is that the urban areas in Minnesota, but also in other states, have become quite liberal or even left.
Jacob says candidates will face an uphill battle trying to differentiate themselves among other Democrats, especially if we see another race like we had in 2021, when 19 candidates received votes in the election.
I would expect more candidates to jump into the race. I think it'll be pretty crowded, and I think that plays to Mayor Frey's advantage because the left will fragment.
Jacob says the biggest challenges for Frey will be the economy. If the Minneapolis economy takes a hit in the coming months, a challenger could use that to their advantage.
We've got a year of debate ahead. There are plenty of issues.
And plenty of time. According to the Minneapolis City website, candidates can't officially file for the mayoral race until late July.
We do have a lot of time, so grab your popcorn, strap in, and enjoy the political theater.
Now, I also asked Professor Jacobs if it's unusual to see so many candidates announcing their candidacy so early in the race. He says it's fairly unusual, historically speaking, but more common in recent years because candidates, especially unknown candidates, need that extra time to raise money and to build a name for themselves.
Yeah, which we also saw last time around. So with this many, 3, maybe 4 if you count the mayor a year out, do having more candidates like the last time, in essence, do they cancel each other out, all vying for that same vote? And is that what you were trying to say with Mayor Frey, with the name recognition benefits for more people?
Yeah, that's what Professor Jacobs was saying, is that with every candidate that joins this race, that's going to help Mayor Frey because that's just going to kind of water down some of the voters who are wanting a change, and people who want to keep going with Mayor Frey will continue to vote for him. So he says if we have 19 candidates like we did last time around, that will definitely help him secure another term as mayor.
Now we shall see, Gordon. We shall see. Thank you so much.